Big moment here. The car is actually on all four wheels and steers. Last time we videoed, I'd put the steering rack on and but hadn't connected it up. So in order to do that, you have to fit this steering shaft. That goes into this knuckle that's here, UJ, and then the shaft sticks on the engages with that union with the splined end. There's a seal in here which you mustn't forget, and that has an interesting orientation. It's just best to look that up. It's difficult to describe that, but I would make sure that you do that correctly. And my steering wheel is fitted, and I'm really very pleased with the general look of that. So I have the car wheels are basically pointing straight, and my steering wheel orientation is at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock. So I'm very happy with that. Fitting the column was a little tricky. I'm gonna go and get a torch and come back. So fitting the column is a little tricky. There are basically 4 bolts. There's 2 at the top. You're seeing the one that's on the left-hand side, and then 2 at the bottom. And the joint is further down here. So getting all that to align, the steering shaft from outside of the car comes through the bulkhead. You have another UJ, then you have that joint, then you have the steering column attachment. And getting all of that to line up and engage properly, get the lengths right, was tricky and fiddly. It's actually very difficult to get in and underneath around here, so there's quite a few challenges with respect to that. And then on here I have 2 washers. Initially I had put 1 washer, but it produced a foul condition for this instrument, the indicator shroud. So I need to look at that a bit more. I'm not necessarily totally comfortable with that. It doesn't alter the operation of anything. But I'm not necessarily convinced that I have that right. But anyway, I have a nice amount of clearance. I don't know what the steering wheel clearance is going to be like with the seat. So I'm going to wait until I fit all of that to make a final decision on what to do there. I still think I have some playing around with that particular shroud. Now I can go ahead and connect up this wiring. The actual starter wiring I need to think about a bit more. It's not necessarily 100% clear as to what actually to do there. I need to, so like for instance, this is the block and then these are spade terminals. I need to go back to the old wiring harness and go back through that. But at this point, I'm quite happy with where I am with it generally. So, good news. I think it looks absolutely fabulous. Do a quick video of the actual vehicle steering.